I'm doing part 3 of my sketchbook tour. I posted a poll the other day seeing which one you want me to do for next stream. Part 3 of my sketchbook tour or a a live stream drawing request. So I'm gonna do former sketchbook tonight. Gonna start with this picture I did last time. Up the whole team of the Power Rangers series I wanted to do, but didn't really get much from it. I managed to make 2 issues of it before I burned out. Based on Power Rangers and OKKO. Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. But since I'm doing Suit Up, I've been thinking a lot lately, since I'm doing Suit Up, my new comic book that is now officially being sold at Cosmic Comics and Cards in the Grand Prairie area. Be sure to check it out and review it. Thinking maybe I can integrate some of these old comic book ideas I had into Suit Up. Make it so that all these teams exist in the world of Suit Up, but at different places. Make my own little universe, comic universe, like the Massiverse or the Frank Millerverse or what Mark Miller has. That kind of thing. Maybe incorporate other creators into it if it gets. Anyway, here's the whole team of Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron with Brawler Green, Captain Red, Perfect Purple, Yellow Kicker, and Wolf Blue. Here's my TV head girl again. I got the idea from this while watching Cyberpunk. I call her Echo. The girl TV head, the Cyberpunk world. Here I eat noodles. There's a girl with a noodle head right here. She's got one of those old TV with the antenna bunny ears. Here's another picture of Echo. Different look, but here, her black hair there with baggy pants, so I drew her like that. Let me know what you think about her. And here's some more pictures of Echo. Full body picture with big shoes right here. And here is a crop top, baggy pants and shoes. Got this idea, got this picture from a cyberpunk movie. Don't remember the name of it, but it's anime. I think it's on Netflix, maybe. I don't remember. This one was a drawing request I did. This guy wanted me to redraw his characters. Cryo Woman and Multi Dude. Also, part of the request, the guy redraw his character right here in Septica using my old Thraxon design to make this. Here's some more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This is team in tracksuits. Captain Red, Ball Green, Yellow Kicker, Perfect Purple, Wolf Blue. This was a One Piece drawing I did a while back with the help of Midjourney. That's why I had Midjourney start experimenting. Midjourney made the picture, but I drew it. I use AI mostly to help me improve my drawing. They generate the picture, but I draw it. I like how this turned out. I know what you think. Well, this is my character, and based in Sly Cooper. I called her Olivia Fox. It was basically part of a thing I started a while back. Series, I want to make my own thing. Since the Sly Cooper series ain't coming back anytime soon, or not at all, really. So I thought of making my own little Sly Cooper type series. I call it Olivia Fox of the FBVD. FBVD stands for the Federal Bureau of Villain Defense. It's a game about this agent, Olivia Fox, going around the world and fight against super criminals. Hello, welcome to the stream. She's supposed to be the main character. She has the same move set of Sly Cooper, but she doesn't have the cane. Instead, she has the dual wrist laser in her arms. She used to shoot like Carmelita Fox. Kind of a combination of the two, really. Sly Cooper sneakiness and Carmelita Fox's skills with her pistol. I really was drawing a lot of this. Even tried to make a 3D model of her, but it didn't really work out. Don't really have a lot of skill to make 3D models. I tried looking on YouTube, but I could never find the right tutorial to get it right. So I just stick to drawing. So one day I do figure it out. This was a character also for Olivia Fox. The Federal Bureau of Villain Defense, the FBVD. This basically was a Russians. I like how I did this. Even inked and colored her. But now you think about it. Your picture is also a picture I drew for the FBVD of Olivia Fox World. This was her teammate Rocky right here. He's a rhino in the muscle group. Hello, welcome to the stream. Your Fox drooling over a geisha. And this is Vincent Mole. He's the brains of the group. Thank you, I appreciate it. It was based off the cryptid thing I did before. This is a Bigfoot, basically kicking. Thank you, I appreciate it. I try my best. This was part of a cryptid series I want to do. I didn't really have a name for it, but it was based off of and Secret Saturdays and January Rex. Basically about this secret organization called the Cryptid Control Corporation, or the CCC for short, who monitors cryptids all over the world. When cryptid gets too rowdy, they send agents to calm them down. Agent is the Bigfoot right here, whose name is actually Henry. The Bigfoot was taken in by the director of the CCC after his mother was killed by a hunter. He was raised by the director as a become an agent of the CCC to fight against cryptids that get too rowdy. Hello, and yes, I can draw King Kong. About to do that on my next stream. This stream, I'm just going to be doing my sketchbook tour. My next stream is Friday, so be on the lookout for that. Feel free to follow me for more videos. Here's some more of the illegal. with a few criminals I drew for it. This is the II. It's a matter of hypnotism used to control people. Yes, here's a cobra. There's a cobra girl right here. Maybe something I can't remember what I want to do with her. Here's a hermit crab engineer. This guy right here, and a skunk character right here. A villain design I had. And here's more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This was a Barbarian Wolf Blue. Here was something for my comic book I did. It's him in a barbarian form, and him with his suit on, with the barbarian costume on, his suit activated. It was part of an issue I did. Basically, Wolf Blue was playing a video game all night in a virtual reality room, and well, I'm the only one watching these other people are mean. Well, I don't mind it really. As long as one person watches, I'm fine. Well, Wolf Blue was playing a video game all night in a virtual reality room, and when he wakes up, when Perfect Purple gets up, it's time next day. It's time for Blue to make breakfast, but he can't because he's stuck in a video game and refuses to leave until he completes the final level. So Perfect Purple and Yellow Kicker joins them in the game so he can complete it and he can get started making breakfast. Hello, thank you. And here's another picture for Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This is a picture I did during the Super Bowl. I drew this picture during the Super Bowl. The whole team together watching the game. Captain Red, Perfect Purple, Brawler Green, Yellow Kicker, Wolf Blue. This is another character for Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This was the design I had for to add to the series. I called her Madame Ravenclaw. It was a cartoon. It was a villain idea I wanted to add later, but didn't really make much of it. She might be repurposed for later, maybe in Suit Up. Only time will tell. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. And here is some more Super Turbo Dynamite Squadron. These are the main villains actually eating the dinner. Yeah, team actually have the main villains group, kind of like Power Ranger, but Rhea Repulsa. This is their team, evil villains. This here is Lord Voltanor, evil sorcerer. This is Skelebot, a robotic skeleton follows Voltanor, and also makes up most of the army because he has multiple clones of himself. This is Rachel. She's a villain, but she's kind of lazy. Be on her phone most of the time. This here is Monster Chef. He makes all Voltanor's monsters. This is Roadhog, one of Monster Chef's assistants, and one of his failed experiments. Here's some more Super Turbo Diamond Raider Squadron. Basically, most random pictures of the characters. These are Wolf Blue. This one's Raw Green. These two are Perfect Purple. This was also one of the requests I did before. Guy wanted me to redesign his characters. Here's something I did. I made these drawings based off that movie. I think they call Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. I made these designs based off that movie. To be honest, that movie was very bad. I knew it was going to be bad. Well, thank you for tuning in the stream. Hope you have a nice night, and feel free to follow me for more videos. Those are some cool drawings when you draw them. Well, I have the timestamp on these right here. I drew this February 20th. I started writing down the dates when I draw stuff now on. Keep track of what I did. Based off that movie, it didn't really do much good. Didn't really make much sense either. I made these characters. Did my own little, basically based off of Cthulhu. Set place underwater. Sam, the main character right here, is basically Cthulhu. You wear those glasses because legend goes that if anyone looks into the eyes of Cthulhu, it drives people to madness. That's why you wear those glasses. He mastered walking around with his eyes closed. Here, speaking of pigeons, remember the song of Story Steve called No Pigeons? I don't remember that. I have to listen to it again. Oh, Chelsea is actually a mermaid. Well, the story goes that at this underwater school where Sam goes to, there are these 7 statues that depict that the 7 deadly sea beasts who used to roam the seas back when the sea was in chaos. They're statues that remind her of the horrible past the sea went through, and a past no one wants to return to. Basically, 7 most dangerous sea beasts in history. Hyacinth. Once again, I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Watch the video to remember it. I may have listened to it before, but I don't remember. One of those 7 deadly sea beasts is the Kraken and the Leviathan. And this Chelsea girl is a mermaid. The mermaid actually worshipped. Hello, welcome back. It's Mermaid Chelsea. The mermaid actually worshipped one of the deadly sea beasts known as Rahab. He's the most dangerous sea beast who actually created the other 6. And her goal, what the mermaid's goal, is to bring back Rahab and the 7 deadly sea beasts to return the sea to chaos. It was designed of Deputy Omibozu. Wearing the hood right here. These are designs for other villains I have for Super Turbo Diamond Raider Squadron. I might check it out. You can support me by following my channel, by subscribing to my channel. That would help a lot. Just one characters, like one of the villains for Super Turbo Diamond Raider Squadron I thought of. Want to add later. This is Admiral Sports. This is Viscount Puck. Villains I have for the show idea. Here's the more character designs. Okay, Pika, feel free to come back anytime. This bunny girl right here. Here's perfect purple, just like Judy Garland, and Wolf Blue. And here's some I drew back a while back. It's an anime thing I did. Kind of practicing, and I wanted to practice my manga pens. Yeah, I like how I did this one. I like how I did her hair. I'm still trying to figure out shading. I'm shading because I can never know where the light is. But I like how I did this. The picture is based off of Samurai Champloo. Here's a character I drew a while back based off of One Piece. Looks pretty good. Supposed to be a chameleon type character. I like those One Piece color walks with old sketches in them. Give me ideas for new characters. I drew this based off of the Ben 10 Shocky Tricks when I first drew my own things. I drew characters for Shocky Tricks. The female upgrade. What crown thing you're talking about? This previous picture? Anyway, the Shocky Trick upgrade and Shocky Trick's forearms. I did that when I first saw Shocky Tricks. This is a picture of Zoro I did. I did this in one of my Style Chronicles videos. Feel free to check it out on YouTube on my channel. It's on there somewhere. But I did draw this for one of my Style Chronicles videos. You got to go. I will come back on Friday. Feel free to do that. I do my live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Look forward to it. I will be doing my live drawing back then. Here's more Beast Hood, the character Snake Hood, using your snake's power to stretch. This is a redesign I did. Thank you. I look forward to it. With the snake hood, you can stretch her body any shape and form like a snake. This is a redesign I did, making her eyes look a little different, more like a snake's slits. This is her eating a sandwich. This is her with her hood down, her face still obscured. Thank you, I will. And here's some characters for Super Turbo Diamond Raider Squadron. They're the employees, and from a restaurant I had in there, Hurley's All You Can Eat. Hurley is an all you can eat restaurant that the team actually frequents many often because it's cheap and delicious. These are the staff that work there. This is Hurley, the owner of the place. It's also the head chef. There are these two waitresses, Max and Kat. I think you can maybe tell where these characters are from if you look really hard. Here's another one, Super Turbo Dynamite Squadron. I made this during St. Patrick's Day. Well, I made this for St. Patrick's Day, which was early, and eventually I posted it. All of them wearing St. Patrick's Day gear. Wolf Blue, Captain Red, Yellow Kicker, Brawler Green, and Perfect Purple. Here's some more pics of Super Turbo Dynamite Squadron with Perfect Purple. Yeah, I did a lot of her. Pictures of her. Here's more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This is all in party outfits. Going to a party. And this pose right here I did. Starting with Brawler Green, Yellow Kicker, Wolf Blue, Perfect, and Captain Red. Here's more of the girl I did. The black girl I did with a huge blonde afro. Black hair to a big hair. She is right here. I like how I did this. Here's another One Piece Pokemon picture. This one is of Gothorite and Piranha. Basically, Gothorite and Piranha together. I think it looked well. Worked out well for me. I think she's this Pokemon perfect for Piranha. At least for its design. Here's another character I drew based off of Midjourney. Like I said, Midjourney made the pictures, but I drew it. It worked out really well. This was a fully colored picture of Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron with a team all together. Yellow Kicker, Captain Red, Brawler Green, Perfect Purple, and Wolf Blue. All together. These were designs for possible logos for Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. Never could get right. These were pictures I did in my Style Chronicles videos. These were pictures of Patrick I did. Various expressions. I wanted to challenge myself so that I can draw them. This here is another Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron picture. This is a monster chef making a monster from a recipe. He places it in the monster oven, cooks for a few minutes, and boom, out comes the monster. This monster is called Moo Whip. Here's more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This is of the team working out, getting strong, getting in shape. Yellow Kicker, Perfect Purple working out right here. Brawler Green lifting weights. This here was another Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This was an Easter picture I did of Yellow Kicker, Perfect Purple, and Brawler Green. Here's another one, Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This one is purple in her workout outfit. I think it looks good. I did well on this. Here's more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This was part of a thing I thought of for a possible story involving Yellow Kicker. And she somehow ends up in a Viking world. Right here, they're waking up in the bed, and here they're wielding a giant axe. Here's more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. The people together. This one involving Yellow Kicker and Perfect Purple. These two right here. I like how I did these. They look good. And Yellow Kicker eating cotton candy. Perfect Purple eating cotton candy. Yellow Kicker kicking. And Rachel on her throne on her phone. These are designs for possible other Rangers I want to add to the series later. Kind of want to add other Rangers to it. I was in the mood to draw them. I wish I could have done more. I really wish I could have done more with the series. But with Suit Up, I might be able to. I can add them to my series like a massive, big universe. But baby steps. It was another Ranger. I call her the Pink. This was a Pink Ranger idea. I call her Punisher Pink because she's a bit of a sadomasochist. Well, basically, she's a dom with a giant whip arm. She uses to dominate and destroy enemies. She's actually a model who uses her good looks to make money, but she represses her anger and aggression, which she lets out in her Power Ranger form. I don't really have an idea how she got on the team, but I probably would have did that later. Here's some more possible Rangers ideas I have for Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This was the Orange Ranger I had, Orange Hammer. He's actually an Applehead who becomes the Orange Ranger. I just thought it was funny. Here's another one. This guy was supposed to be the White Ranger. Call him Shinobi White. Basically a White Ranger ninja. He's also a Kappa. Here's another one. That's up the Black Ranger. I call her Gamer Black. She's basically a goth girl who likes video games. But you never have to see her mouth. I think it worked out really well with this one. She also, the Ranger, her uniform also comes with a hood she puts on sometimes. And here's some more with Perfect Purple. About to work out with this guy right here. Like I said before, she's quite promiscuous. Hello, welcome back. Here's some more Chalky Trick stuff I did. This one with Wild Mutt, and this one with Stinkfly. I thought it was very unique. Well, these were room designs I had for the team. This one, Perfect Purple's room. Here's some more character designs for Super Turbo Diamond Squadron and very lot of stuff. I did a lot of these videos on a lot of these drawings through my Style Chronicles videos. You can probably check those out on my channel. Oh, this is some I made with ChatGPT. I called them Kung Fu Cats. You said in my last live streams, Kung Fu Cats basically have four cats training in their dojo and they fight against an evil group of thieves. This here team all eating their lunch together. Pause, ask them about like if they ate something else other than usual, and Kane gives them their answer. Every day at lunch, they eat the same thing every single day. Kane eats sushi, Claw eats ramen, Paw eats bean buns, and Shadow eats fried shrimp. Every day at lunch. Never changing the routine. Also, the stand they eat at is ran by calicos. Four calicos cats. Here's more Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. I made a lot of these in here, mostly based off the ladies here. There's a lot. Mostly try, mostly try to draw stuff, practicing. It was a drawing. It was an art trade I did with someone on Twitter. He was Pirate Daryl from OK Kill Let's Be Heroes. Oh, this was something I started before called Recipe Royale, also made with ChatGPT, based on living food and compete against each other, become the top recipe. These creatures here are called food souls, living food. This one shrimp tempura, shrimp tempura and rice omelet, apple crisp, giant meat, and a donut right here. That's old stuff. It was another villain for Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron I had before. I called her Bird Bane. Scatterbrain bird monster. She gets distracted a lot. She's supposed to be a big monster to fight the team, but she didn't really do much. Kind of a tip, really. Also, thank you. Also, she could barely fly because her wings were so small. So she struggled to fly in the air right here. This here's another, this is a picture of Hilda I drew for our Style Chronicles video. And this here is another ranger idea I made for the show, before my comic book, Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. This here is a brown ranger. I call her Brown Bronco. Right here, picked up a cowboy motif. And here she is right here. And this here, their colored form. The Brown Bronco is actually a school teacher. She actually sees being a Power Ranger as a side gig, prefers being a school teacher. But she does help them from time to time. She does live at the tower with them, but she mostly focuses on teaching. More designs of Super Turbo Diamond Ranger. These were early designs I did for Super Turbo Diamond Ranger Squadron. Never give up, your drawings are great. I believe in you. Thank you, I appreciate it. These were the early designs I did. Each one of them are a different cat. Kane's a Maine Coon. Shadow is a Bombay. Claw is a Sphinx. And Pause is a Scottish Fold. And here's Super Turbo Dynamite Squadron again. This one of Yellow Kicker doing some kicking moves. Such a name for kicking trading. Such their name says, attacks are kicks. Deep right here, kicking there. This one with the flaming foot. The Diable Jambe from One Piece, just like Sanji. I gotta do these. Here's more Brown Bronco from the team. They're colored. Right here, right the formula stuff. At home, she likes to grade paper than underwear. And this here's more Kung Fu cats. This here is Whisker Beard. He's their sensei. He's also a Norwegian forest cat. This is Miu, Whisker Beard's assistant and caretaker of the dojo. He's a Japanese bobtail cat. These were the early designs I did for the Siamese twin cats villains, leader of the band of thieves they eventually fight against. Here's the more picks, Super Turbo Diamond Squadron. Up 3 of the Rangers in different outfits. Pioneer Pink, Perfect Purple, Brown Bronco. More picks for Super Turbo Diamond Squadron. Yellow Kicker, Pioneer Pink, both sides, and Wolf Blue. And more Kung Fu cats. These are more finalized versions. Paws right here. Kane, Claw, and Bombay. Shadow. These were some based off the Amalgam universe. And DC and Marvel were crossed over. And their characters were fused together to form new amalgams. The Amalgam comics were my favorite ones. Seeing combinations like Captain America and Superman, Wonder Woman and Storm, Wolverine and Batman. Very nice combinations. I even started drawing my own combinations. This is the design I did for Spider-Man and Flash. Basically Spider Flash. Made with Midjourney and also drawn by me. Has anyone ever stayed all the way through these? A few people have, not much. Well, I knew a few people have. I know my live stream never went up to the thousands. I'm happy if it gets in the hundreds. It counts. And here's more Kung Fu cats with the little calico food stand right here, and the food stand owners. 5 little calico cats. Each specializing in a different type of cooking. The Kung Fu cats come to this stand every day to eat their lunch. Sushi, ramen, bean buns, fried shrimp. Every day. Here's more Super Turbo Diamond Squadron with Gamer Black inked. Just pictures just being around, being on a phone and gaming. Only wearing something to cover her mouth. More Kung Fu cats. These are the villains that show up. The Kung Fu cats which they fight against. Here the Shar-Pei dog Sumo and a Russian blue cat ninja. All working for the Siamese cat twins. Here's some more with Yakuza bulldog and a wild Bengal cat. This is another amalgam. It is of a Harley Quinn and Gwenpool, as I should call Harley Gwen. Once again, Midjourney made it, but I drew it. Maybe I might redraw them later. Maybe. More Super Turbo Diamond Squadron with Yellow Kicker and Brown Bronco. Here's another amalgam. This one is of Amanda Waller and Nick Fury, which is basically just Amanda Fury. Judy made it, but I drew it. Here's the Kung Fu cats eating their lunch. Came with sushi, claw with ramen, paws with bean buns, shadow with fried shrimp. Here's a group picture of them again in an action pose. And here's another One Piece Pokemon picture. This is Vice Admiral Koffink, which obviously Koffink and Smoker. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. Got a lot of showing off done, and someone even managed to say on there long enough. I know my sketchbook live stream so far I haven't getting a lot of views or getting a lot of followers. Usually when I do my live stream, I always gain maybe 1, maybe 2 followers. But I'm still going at it. Next week, Friday, I'm going to be going back to my live drawings. So I'll be on the lookout for that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please live stream. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel for more videos. Drop bell icon for more videos. Be on the lookout when I go on my trip to bricks and minifigs, as well as the other stuff I do. Be sure to check out my comic book Suit Up, which you can read for free. The comic book Suit Up, which you can read for free on Global Comics, as well as buy a physical copy at Cosmic Comics and Cards if you're in the Grand Prairie area. Gonna be making more of these comic books and more drawings soon. I'm almost done with issue 2. Once it's done, I'm gonna have to print it through Miximum so I can take up there to sell more. I'm also gonna think of maybe I can integrate some of my old comic book ideas into my Suit Up comic book. Make it my own little comic universe. But baby steps. First, you gotta get me a good following with my comic book out there. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all, and have a nice night. Remember, I do my live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so be on the lookout for those. Thank you, and have a nice night.